Landry and Bartling, 2011. Aim: to investigate if articulatory suppression would influence the recall of a written list of phonologically dissimilar letters in serial recall. Method: participants, 34 undergraduate psychology students, were randomly assigned to one of two conditions, all tested individually. In the experimental group, participants first saw a list of letters they had to recall while saying the numbers 1 and 2 at a rate of 2 numbers per second. This was the articulatory suppression task. The control group saw the same list of letters but did not engage in the suppression task. There were 10 lists of letters, each consisting of a series of 7 that did not sound similar. In the control group, the experimenter showed participants a printed list for 5 seconds and instructed them to wait another 5 seconds. Then instructed them to write the letters in order on an answer sheet as accurately as they could. In the experimental group, the participants received similar instructions, but with the articulatory suppression tasks implemented. Results. The results showed that the scores from the experimental group were much lower than the scores from the control group. The mean percent of accurate recall in the control group was around 76%, compared to the mean of 45% in the experimental group. The results supported the experimental hypothesis, as the mean percent of accurate recall in the control group was higher than the mean percent of the accurate recall in the experimental group. Conclusion. The data seems to support the prediction of the working model of memory, in that disruption of the phonological loop through articulatory suppression results in less accurate recall of memory. In line with the model's prediction, articulatory suppression is preventing rehearsal due to overload. This resulted in difficulty memorizing the letter strings for participants in the experimental condition, whereas participants in the control condition had no such overload.